Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is NekOmega and today we have another episode of Avowed. It's been a very fun series so far, and I hope anybody that's actually, been enjoying it is enjoying it. And well, I do have a warning to anybody that may be just jumping right into the series. I do have to warn that if you have mycophobia, I suggest against it, because this game is very centered around like fungus and nature. So if you have a fear of like fungal whatever stuff, I advise caution if you're going to watch this series. But other than that, hope you will like the video and leave a like on the video. That helps me out. And if you aren't already, subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a lot. Both things tells YouTube, blah, words. And both things tell YouTube that I'm doing a good job and maybe I should be kept around. Anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so we left off with yeah, we discovered the name of my godlake's god, my character's god, Sapadal. We did all that, and then we came out of the little dungeon area, and well, Fior Mesaferno is Fior Mesaferno, if you know what I mean.
Soldiers by the watchtower. Take care.
Envoy, what are you doing here? Our report said you were still in Fior.
So this is the Steel Garrote at its full no? Good to know you were spying on me.
You're unmoored from your ambassador. You can't imagine we wouldn't.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out.
You know, I gotta wonder if the Steel Garrote is all of them infected by the Dream Scourge. You're not going anywhere until you tell me why the Garrote is in the Living Lands.
Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
I answer to the Emperor. You can't pull rank on me.
I see Lord Hilgard's II is outgrowing his boots. Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The Living Lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fior's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal.
Doesn't matter how many you killed, the Garrote has gone too far.
You come here as an agent of Adia's will, and you challenge the validity of their victory. Very well. Let me remind you what the Empire does to traitors. Attack!
Oh, you've got to remind me? I'll remind you real quick. Jumped over you, nerd. Ow. What did he shoot? What did he shoot? Yeah, that's right. Alright, this is why I do frontline. Get out of here. Would you stop with the grenades, you freak? Alright, Giada, get up.
Come on!
What you get? Yeah, get out of here.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Not if I get to it first. I've already called dibs on getting that Ludwig, so nerd. Dead of Blood. I think that's the last one around here. Alright, so we'll fast travel, and then we're headed to the next area. So what was it? Oh, it was 9 levels, just 9 episodes? Whatever, 9 or 10. Pretty similar to the last area. I don't think that's too bad, you know? A few episodes per area. That's not too bad.
Is he done? Is the captain dead?
Put her down myself. You can rest easy now.
I knew I could trust you. And the ring?
Here it is. I hope it helps your family heal.
My family will never heal. But at least we have something to remember him by. The gods favor you. Safe journey, godlike.
Alright. Time to move on. I don't know why I was... Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, great. Again. Yeah. I love that. Okay, we're back after a little bit of...
My city.
Okay, after a little bit of technical difficulties and
So sorry.
a bit of my save file having some trouble. For whatever reason, I wasn't able to load into camps or anything like that.
I've left my home.
But,
First as an
guys... Okay, pausing, because they keep trying to talk over me. But, anyways... Sorry, it's been a couple days. I was trying... There was a lot of difficulties. But...
Then
me
as
see
an
here.
outcast. Now,
Got it?
we should talk. Pure
Oh.
Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now... nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again.
The Steel Garrote will pay.
The steel garrote are just a symptom. I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
Whims of gods don't excuse the things mortals do to each other.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
They would have wanted you to put your needs ahead of theirs.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you weren't raised by animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
That's enough for now. Get some rest.
You too.
Arius.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
Sorry, I have a problem of reading all the answers in my mind and just reading them aloud, one of them making the decision. I need to work on that. What makes you say that? They did very well in Fior, didn't they? At least there they can rely on their knowledge of animancy. These people are smart and resourceful. They'll be rebuilt in no time.
That they are. I'm honestly surprised they survived out here this long. Who knows? Labs and machines? Yeah, aren't my area of expertise. Maybe they're easier to build than I think. Right, changing the subject?
That's enough for now.
Not before I've done some reading.
Giada again.
I've been meaning to tell you something.
Okay.
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers. And everyone gets along. For once.
Is that uncommon? Sometimes it takes a tragedy for people to come together. You're sounding cheerful again.
My people have had a difficult journey ahead of them. In more ways than one. But it feels good knowing there's a destination. So yes, I have a good reason to feel cheerful. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
People deserve better. I hope they get a break. I just want Living Lands to know there's one decent adherent around. I didn't do it for them, I did it for you. Think nothing of it. I'm gonna go with one.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
That's enough for now.
Not before I've done some reading.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior has been destroyed. Just like that.
I, for one, would love a chance to smash Ludwin's teeth in. Yeah.
Teeth, fingers, toes, arms, that freaky Blessed mask she's always wearing. All of it. I'm sure we'll all get our chance soon enough. Right, changing the subject.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
And Kai's good, I guess. So what now? Vengeful Victim. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deals plus 20% of the original damage you received. Stacks with retribution. See, it'd probably be a good thing to go out and search for all these totems. They'd probably really help. But
I hope Thirdborn is a good community.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
We've been through a lot.
Let's see here.
Thirdborn's rough around the
Hang on,
edge.
let me save. Just in case. Just in case we have more save. Just
But it's full
Just
of
in
good.
case there's more issues with the
They'll have your
save
back.
file. Because whenever I was trying to, go to the camp so I could recover without using up my stuff, it would keep having a quote-unquote fatal error, and it would crash the game, and it was starting to get annoying, so I just went back a few saves. I had to catch up, did all the same decisions and whatnot, but I had to catch up a little bit and recover to this point about. Didn't miss much. Ah, hello. You.
Come closer, Envoy. I'd like a word.
Gods.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I'm gonna... Thought the Steel Garrote would be reveling in Viola's destruction.
There will be time for that once our business is concluded. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine.
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand.
You talk to Sovereign Settlement. The Court of Adir will hear of it. I would have enjoyed some advance notice. You ought to stay close. What happened here? Are you responsible for the burning of Fior Messiverno?
One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight.
You say that like it's nothing, but you've made Adir complicit in a war crime.
All we've done is speed things along to their inevitable conclusion. One way or another, Fior Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
Came to help the living lands, not to condemn them.
Wake up, Envoy. You're going soft. Look, I'm only telling you
hit
this
two.
because you deserve
I think
to
I
know
hit two.
Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelguard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote
I think I
will
accidentally...
simply take it from him.
Ah, yeah, I hit two by accident. That's unfortunate. Oh, how do I get out of this?
You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir, if that's what it takes.
Oh, you're insane.
Quite the opposite. The Steel Garrote bring reason to a frontier gone mad. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between
Wants
her
to
and the
cultivate
fate
my
of the living
psychotic
lands.
tendencies?
Let
No.
this serve
No,
as a
thank you.
warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning.
Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are making a grave error.
Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
The Steel Garrote have gone too far. Again.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
You're not walking away from this.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Let's finish this.
Get out of here with your damn healing. Yeah, that's right. Get out. Ow. Pretty sure I can stall for my health to come back. Ow. Ow. Yeah, that's right.
Not bad, envoy. That'll show him.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my hands on more healing potions, but that'll be for the next area. So I have been just guzzling down these healing potions.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground.
Yeah, Ludwig believes Fior Mycophobia was a danger to the living lands. What they did was inexcusable and unforgivable.
I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adiran whose opinion matters to me. I will not forget Fior Mycophobia. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
What can you tell me about Thirdborn, Kai?
Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed.
The Dream Scourge.
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This dream scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
With any luck, we'll find a way to the garden. What do you know about Thirdborn Marius? The only question is, what happens when we find what we're looking for? Marius.
Town full of survivors? Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Nakutadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Garden implies cultivation, patience, intention.
Indeed. And deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Let's do it.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
The moment it seemed like Sapadal recognized you. Not much, just that they're definitely trapped in... No, we're gonna go with 2.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Nakutadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask Sapadal a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even attempt that, Wood. I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you 3. This is our chance to finally get some answers, be ready for anything. I know it's a lot, but this is the next step. We have to take it.
Listen, I hate
went
to
with
ask
number
this,
3.
but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
We'll go. Are you sure you want to go back there? You know I can't promise anything. We'll go. I
Thanks.
selected 1.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Missivernal.
I hope not. I'm not
just
with the
wanted you
Steel
to know.
Steel Garrote. I'm getting to question what the Empire is doing in Living Lands. These were my people. I should have seen it coming. The Steel Garrote only hastened the inevitable. Let's go with 1.
No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. I don't seem to have anything that is upgradable. I mean, I could make 4 more white steel chunks and make 6 of that Admeth's Weird. Upgrade drawn in winter. Can I make that? No, I can't. Anything enchantable. Opponent's Cutlass. Seasoned in battle, killing an enemy gives you plus 15% attack speed for 10 seconds. Plus 20 damage. 20% damage against Kith. Or a successful parry restores 3% of your maximum health and 3% of your maximum essence. I should really look into how to parry. I genuinely should. Hang on. How do I... Settings... Oh, wait, it would be in keyboard, right? Keyboard. Man-hand action, offhand interact. Toggle perspective. Ability radial, throw, drink. Open, navigation. How do you parry? Interact, offhand / secondary action. Cool. I'm genuinely curious now. Hang on. No, that's not what I want. E? No. Let's see. Journal. Tutorials. I don't remember it actually teaching me how to parry. Power attacks. I really don't remember it teaching me how to parry. Dodge. Next. Stun and special attacks. Okay, unblockable attacks, throwables with weapon loadouts. Stick attacks. Pum. Weapon types. Ones, unique weapons. One-on fists. Okay. Best ability points into Iron Fist in the fighter ability tree. Oh. Okay. Shields. Meaning they can block with very low stamina cost. Pistols. Maces. Grimoires. Great swords. Great hammers. Great axes. Daggers. Bows. Axes. Arquebus. Okay. Enemy weak points. With a bow, other ranged weapon, critical hit. Wow, it really does not tell you how to parry.
It's getting late. I should be asleep
Well,
by now, but
go ahead and head off. Yep. Keep this party, and I honestly feel like this is going to be the party that I use with quite a bit of the game. Because I know Yardsley is going to be a wizard, so they're going to be a spellcaster mostly for, like, magic DPS, but I really like having the tank, like the frontliner of Kai and then the healer of Giada. So I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to swap out yet.
Listen to me, look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
I hear loot.
Yes,
I need the loot. Hang on. Everything can wait. Everything else can wait. I hear loot.
Such a loss of life. Who is responsible for this? What have we gotten ourselves in?
Give me this.
Yeah.
I hear loot. This is my loot now. You snooze, you lose, nerds.
This isn't a place to just stand around.
I'm not standing around, I'm looking for loot.
There's posting.
Alright. So...
Another
Loom guard?
Kutapel.
Hold on.
This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
I wish we showed up earlier, we could have helped. You both look like Andra's mortar spat you out. Watch your tone. Okay, we're gonna go with number 3.
Drowning in salt water would have been preferable. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Thorough autopsies are needed to confirm such a claim. Are the dream thralls here all Adiran? Did you take no precautions, Captain? Is the rest of Shadowscope as afflicted with the dream scourge? I'm gonna go with number 4. Even though I have been strictly going by anytime there's an Arcane Scholar one. You know what? I'll do it. I've been trying to strictly go with the Arcane Scholar answers because, well, it feels accurate.
Look around you, Envoy. Our Kith don't wear your fancy armor.
We don't have time to argue. The Dream Scourge has been ravaging our camp.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed. Ludwig asked me to deliver a missive to Timoti. I'm looking for Yardsley. I told her I'd meet her in Thirdborn. Let's go with number 2.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
I'm looking for Yardsley, number 2.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange Orlin scholar. She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy, Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
If anyone tries to cross me, it'll be the last mistake they make. Don't worry, I can handle myself. I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck, Envoy.
I went with 1.
Gods protect you.
No sense in trying to be.
Recognize Rotaska, but I know Thirdborn.
Thirdborners have been on edge ever. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not.
You sound like a very cheerful person.
Like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. At least dream scourged people don't eat their kill.
Where are these mines? Why do we have soldiers in the mines? I might stop by the mines, take a look for myself. I'm gonna go with number 2.
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
I might stop by the mines, take a look for myself.
If it please you. Sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Clearing out dream-scourged spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
You there? Please!
Oh.
Help us! We need... Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents, they...
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us. tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You both should find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe here. Fools, you should have run. You should go to Thirdborn. There's no hope for them. They must die. We'll go with either 2 or 3. I'm not gonna blatantly tell them that I have to kill their parents. That's fucking awful. You both should find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe here.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
That is just awful.
It's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Yeah.
Eyes sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
We've got company!
Isok's over!
That didn't sound good. Sounded like a little bit of drowning.
Must have been stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
I don't think anybody's ready for this. I'm guessing that's the mine.
6 years since I saw this place.
Stranded between the Adiran army and a desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken... I don't like being stuck out here. I don't know when the dream thralls are going to attack.
If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you a lot. This Orlin won't shut up.
It looks like that's out of my reach. Unless... Nope, that didn't do it. Is there a ladder? Possibly? Not seeing one. That's unfortunate. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to find a way around, huh? Alright. Well, that's gonna have to do it. I can't speak for how much progress was made this episode, but and again, it was a handful of an episode to make. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave it a like on it if you did. That helps me with the algorithm. And if you made it this far and you haven't already, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Because that would be nice, and that also helps me with the algorithm. Tells YouTube, hey, let's spread the word on this guy. Anyways, have a good one. Goodbye.